Then of course first thing we're gonna do is load up the load this up, and then we're gonna go in here and clear out the missions, or clear out these duty officer things. Oops. So I noticed that doing this, that all my past two preview things.
Thank you for coming. Recent temporal events have led to a need for understanding of 23rd century Klingon tactics. We need our best captains ready to deal with this unique challenge, and so here you are. I trust you'll rise to the occasion. The training simulation will begin shortly. Do you have any questions?
I'm ready. But yeah, as I was saying, the preview picture for the last two videos of me doing this were like pretty close to the same. It's like when the Discovery things came out, and a couple of those were like pretty close to the same too. Speaking of which, I have been doing this mission on my Discovery character. So when I get back to playing as him, he's going to be a different level. He's going to be a different level than last time I played him.
And prove to you that now, as always, we come in peace.
I think on next time I play this, no, not next time I play this, but once I get out of this, I'm going to actually do that Romulan mission, so I could get it out of the way. Because I have this I'm already down to. Let's just keep things going. Already get the miracle working going on here. Somebody else has already got knocked unconscious. Been one of the Romulan ships. Gotta keep putting fighters out. The more fighters we have, the more things to shoot. The more fighters we have, the more things to shoot the ships with. Actually, I think this thing is doing shit. I think this sarcophagus ship tends to, you disable it for like a little bit, then it tends to regenerate. It tends to, because I noticed this sarcophagus ship doesn't actually get destroyed. Also, the Shinjo, there's not a way to detect it. Let's see. Okay. See if we can attract its attention off of this ship. No, let's turn this attention on to something else. Oh, well, we got, unfortunately, we missed the 80%. I think some of my fighters got destroyed. definitely got destroyed. Also, this damn ship has been destructed. Oh, well, there we go. We exploded. Thankfully, we've only got 12 or 9 seconds till this objective is done.
Computer, freeze program.
And I think this is where we come in. I think this is where we come in to rescue the.
Interesting data coming in. Both the Jaeger and the Clark have been disabled, and their crews have been ordered to evacuate. Our records show that the Klingons captured a number of escape pods during the battle. Do your best to minimize how many pods the Klingons are able to claim. Historically, only 19 pods were recovered.
And here we go. Gotta rescue the escape pod. Also, my forward ship is completely and utterly shit itself. Well, that didn't last too long. Alright, gotta see if I can get in to help with the get in to rescue the gotta see if I can get in here to rescue the oh my god. I think the problem is I'm the only one over here. And boom, I exploded. I think the problem is I'm like the only one over here, so of course that's going to make me a primary target for the Klingons. Thankfully, this one is almost destroyed. Or the prey is almost destroyed. Alright, good. Yeah, keep calling in my oops, that's not what I meant to do. Calling in my fighters, especially since I think they keep getting destroyed right away. Yeah, I meant to keep that on defense, but I'm just trying to click all these things, trying to keep my ship from exploding. Yeah, see these things. They definitely spawn in more. Oh, and that's it. It's gone. So gotta see if I can get over there to help rescue them. Over here. Oh, well, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen because I exploded. At least on the plus side, I see I'm not the only one exploding. So I can sort of take that to heart. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who's seen trouble with this. Just mainly because it's just so many damn shit attacks. Keep these things going. little bit too close as it exploded. Alright, and I think we're going on to the next phase of this. The next and final phase of this.
Good. Because we're fighting, they're not talking.
Now here's where that preview picture caught the last couple of streams I did in this. At least when I uploaded it to YouTube. Right there, right on the back end of this, back end of this ship. Alright. Let's get back into it. Now, don't quote me on this. I think they have whoever the biggest threat is. I'm not totally sure if that's right or not. There we go. Oh, the shield's off. Definitely turn the brakes on the shields. Okay. Someone, you know, there must be a Romulan science officer in here or something. They called in like a holographic warbirds. Alright. There we go. I think some of my fighters are actually helping me with this ship here. There's the shield here. Let's get that emergency repairs going. Shield is down here. So we've almost destroyed 40 of these ships. Although I think the objective is to destroy like 60 of them. The shield is down here. Is that the no, that's not the side pocket. It's not the side pocket. Everything down. Okay, great. So yeah, it is destroyed 60 of these ships. think some. Okay, yeah, there was one of my shuttles, or shuttles, fighters. Damn, that ship did not want to go down. And unfortunately, that means all my fighters went with it.
Members of what you call your most remote, I call Klingon territory. You only live now to serve as witnesses of Klingon supremacy, to be my herald. We do not desire to know you, but you will know our great houses, standing as one under English, reborn in me, Dogma.
I think we've seen enough for now. Not the greatest moment for either the Federation or the Empire, but we've come a long way since that fateful day. Thank you for your participation. If you wish to attempt the simulation again, feel free. Our research teams will be happy to have more data to analyze on the battle.
Hope more data helps, and we'll take the fleet marks, and there we go. So we're done. We're done with it for this go around, anyways. Yeah, that's a pretty damn short TFO. Let's see. I think this is the Romulan mission I want to do. Mainly because I'd like to knock that out of the way. Otherwise, it's going to just remain there. Oh, duh, I'm right here. Hopefully this ship should help. Captain, we have arrived in the Serenity system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships, as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir. We might have a fight if we want to return our guests to our colony. Speaking of which, Tekela would like a word. Patch her through.
I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful.
Okay. Isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. But that's... And of course we can go through here after taking out the warbird, which I think we should be able to do this time.
This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business.
I'm returning this citizen to our homeworld.
Indeed. Identify this citizen. We have no record of that colonist. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
I don't think so, Commander. Of course, well, there's that. Do I not have... There you are. Evasive maneuvers. What can I can replace it. I can replace that because I can already... Alright, let's try this. Let's try this again. Definitely need to activate that. Let's see about... I hope there we go. Oh my god. Once again, that being said, we almost got it. let's go in and help this ship, because I don't think it's going to last too long. Damn, this thing is annoying as fuck. Good fucking riddance. Is there a way to... Yes. We call these and we'll go in, enter planetary orbit. Ready to beam? Are you ready to beam the surface, sir? Yes, I am. There we go. We finally took care of that stupid warbird. A bit with still some trouble. And I managed to call in a fleet support to do it. So yeah. Once that Geneva class starship came in, it managed to survive the Romulan warbirds, the Dedrick's attack. So had that going for us.
I can't believe I finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you the grand tour such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see them again either. You should talk to a representative from our council. Follow the path ahead and it will lead you to our central square. There should be someone you can speak with there.
Welcome home. Alright, so we go down, talk to the Chancellor. Pretty sure we're probably going to have to fight some. Pretty sure we're going to have to fight some Romulans on the ground as well. Better here on the ground than on the... better down here than up there where their warbirds can throw like 3 heavy torpedoes at one time. Holy crap.
Jolan True, and welcome to Sereni Prime. Oh, thank you for returning to Kala to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she is safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet with representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will soon be forced to take a side.
Yes, we met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship.
Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them. And, to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet.
Abductions?
A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sela likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is.
I'm honored by your request, Counselor.
You are not welcome here, Starfleet.
The Counselor feels differently. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion.
Then she is a fool. The Federation are allies of the terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet, with callous disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer.
You left me no choice.
You had no choice? Those words have been the excuse of monsters since time immemorial. On the chance, however, that the Council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Sereni Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. The Empress has already sent ships to defend this colony. That is evidence of our intentions.
Alright. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough. And now for the Republic Envoy.
A pleasure to meet you. What can I do for you?
What's your mission here?
My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade, and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the Tal Shiar's prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Serene Prime to resist. But if we all stick together, we will be able to rise up and defeat the Tal Shiar once and for all.
You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck.
Well, what did you think of them?
I can't tell you what your colony should do. Follow your heart and your instincts.
An interesting perspective. Thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor of Virenat. And if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building.
Okay. I'll listen to his story. Let's go behind here and see what he has to say.
Yes, I was in Virenat. My family died there. My friends. It wasn't terrorists who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Virenat has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what our Empress does to her people.
Okay. I'm sorry for your loss. Alright, so we'll beam up. Appears we've done all we can here. Shall we return to the ship? So we'll go up and we will go to Virenat. I don't know if the game is automatically going to transfer us there though. We'll probably have to go to subspace and travel through there. Sir, course laid in for Virenat. However, there are Romulan ships decloaking. They're hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Your presence here is unauthorized. Furthermore, we have evidence that you had a role in the destruction of the IRW Rhea and the deaths of her crew. Lower your shields.
Sorry, didn't work the first time. Sir, there's a Romulan Republic vessel here as well. They're hailing us. On screen.
You appear to have run afoul of the Tal Shiar. Do you require assistance?
Yes, please. Oh, here we go, round 2. Oh god, here come the torpedoes. Alright, just making sure. Unfortunately, we didn't last too long. That being said, I'm definitely lasting a bit longer here than I did last time. To be honest, I'm be honest, I have to wonder if my shuttle or my fighters are even attacking the last warbird.
No longer trouble. Do you require anything else?
No, thank you for the assistance. Sir, I recommend we cross the shield barrier and exit the system before the Tal Shiar reinforcements arrive. Agreed. Lay in a course. Take this. Take that. Is this... Yeah. Don't know why it's still there, though, but... And out we go. Okay. Are you ready to set course for Virnet? Yes, I am. Let me guess. Nope. No subspace here. We have arrived in the Virnat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensor of silence is eerie. Set course for the planet. We do have something here we need to scan, though. Sir, this debris appears from a Romulan vessel. Sold, but it took some heavy energy weapon hits before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. And there's one over here. One over here that we need to scan. Sir, this appears to be debris from a vessel of an unknown configuration. However, the energy signatures conform to the limited information we have about the Alachi. There's not enough here for the ship to have been destroyed, sir. Whatever it was, probably survived this battle. This could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talk about. Could it be the Alachi? We need more information. So, off to the planet. Go. Detecting vessel. Up. Sensor echo. No, in other words, there's a cloaked. In other words, there is a cloaked ship about. Oh, okay. Didn't actually need to do that. The place is destroyed, Captain, but the damage is only a few months old. I'm not detecting any humanoid life signs. However, there are several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Oh yeah, the killer drones here. And he set up a shield right in front of me, right as I was trying to take out these bugs. Battle here must have been massive. Not too worried about a bunch of... I'm not too worried about a bunch of bugs. Alright. There we go. We got a colonist here. Sir, although this colonist died of a plasma weapons discharge, her tissues appear to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. The bio readings I'm getting are somewhat similar to some of the readings from the prisoners on Installation 18. The evidence of the Alachi involvement is mounting. Take a sample. Okay. More bugs. Not really too concerned about the bugs. Oh my god, another tail. take care of these. Let's take care of these bugs here. Now, is this what I'm supposed to be scanning? The crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of a Romulan origin. Since it's doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could have only been the Tal Shiar. Alright, one more thing to scan. After, of course, taking out some more bugs. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the crane. The bugs aren't worth it. I think what I'm looking for is this way. One more drone to take out. Oh. Wow, there are a lot of these bugs here. All right, and that should be it for the bugs. One more thing to scan. I think this device is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we've discovered on Installation 18. Get a full scan. Starfleet will want to review our findings. Detecting a subspace transmission. We can access it at the console over there. Gotta walk all the way back over here. I think the marks here are like the guns that were set up by the engineer. Alright, we'll walk over here and use this. Welcome, guest. I have one message from Empress Sela. Would you like to play it now?
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy. When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
Alright, I'm getting some unusual readings similar to the ones received from the strange beacon. Oh. Oh my god. Oh great, I am stuck in this damn shield. Oh, good. Captain, a ship from an unknown configuration has decloaked and is armed and weapons. Recommend you and the way team return to our ship immediately. Okay, good. Because I'm good. Best possible time because I was stuck in a damn cover shield. It was a scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting some reinforcements any moment. like an escort. And that's a little bit too close for my taste. Come on, guys, I really need some help here. I'm not entirely too sure, but I think... Okay, good. Good, takes out that. Alright. Since we still have this one here. There we go. Captain, we are receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. You want me to put it on the main view screen?
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shiar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open a channel to Admiral Tenay.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virinat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
We're on our way, Admiral. Okay, so I guess we're going to automatically group up.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Alright, ready to go to New Romulus? Yes, I am.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kerarek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Battle stations.
Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
Alright, gotta... Pretty sure I said this. I'm pretty sure I said this next up. Not acknowledging. I'm not entirely sure. I thought we destroyed everything, but I'm getting the answer here on the port system. On the side there. There's still ships over here, so not for long though. One more ship to take care of. It's gone. Okay. Sir, we're being held by the Romulan Republic. On screen.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
We are honored to be of service. Okay. Looks like we're done here. Ready to depart the system? Yes, I am. And where's it? Ah, this one.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Elachi, and they are the Tal Shar's new allies. From what you found on Virinat, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. Alt, from what you found on Virinat, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Elachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
And plasma torpedo.
I have new missions for you.
All right. What am I at? I think I can do one more mission. Task force. So what comes first? I'm guessing. Yes, I'm guessing this one.
The cause of the supernova.
The cause of the supernova that destroyed
remains a mystery. Our allies in the Romulan Republic have a theory on the matter, however. They believe that Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, is responsible. Republic forces attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taurus. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette and provide any assistance you can.
All right.
I have new.
I'll accept that, and we'll go do this one, and that'll be it for tonight. So far, so good. What do I have? Space points. Targeting sensors. Alright, there we go, and unlock the Admiral. Shield Mastery, Engineering Radius, Shield Reflection, Shield Absorption. Yeah, not entirely sure which ones I want out of those. Not right now anyways. So far, so good. Yeah. Coming up on an hour, so yeah, I think this mission is going to be the last one I do for the night. I wonder if they... I don't think there's any rank higher than Fleet Admiral, but I wonder if they're going to raise the level cap. I don't know why they would, but never know. Sir, we arrived in the Hobus system. We are being held by the RRW Lisette.
It is a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
Okay. The pleasure is mine, Commander.
Agents working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taurus, or persons working for Taurus, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Taurus. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taurus believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
Okay. What do you suggest we do about her?
Taurus cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Salon, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Taurus and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Very well.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salon of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
Okay. Why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taurus are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aran, a Reman who is the captain of Taurus's personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
Okay. What do you suggest?
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Taurus.
Sound plan.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
Okay. That'll be acceptable, Commander. So, nope, they're not going to help. So we got to do this. We're doing this on our own.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Taurus used the materials here to construct her weapon.
The planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. Alright, over here, get some samples from the asteroids. Confirmed, sir. These fragments are declithium. If we can locate a supply of techosite, that means that Taurus could have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in the system. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. Collecting a sample would be crucial. Recommend we scan for techosite deposits. Retrieve a sample, set a course for the next planetary fragment. Whoops. Whoops. Gotta back up and defeat the patrols. These are just light warbirds, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. That one. That one as well. One more to go. And given the fact, given that fire is out, it should be too difficult. Takes care of them. Let's go on here and let's go on here and collect the samples, or collect whatever is on this this planetoid. Sir, I'm detecting high levels of techosite in this planetary fragment. Techosite was one of the substances Starfleet believes that was used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus supernova. Alright, on we go.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taurus on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
On to the next planetoid. Or the next set of fragments. Whoa, hold on a second. As I expected, the whoops, hold on, there it is. Scanners have detected some sort of kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of the planetoid fragment Gamma. The system's supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should get a scan of the shield. So we need to scan the shields at the next planet or planetoid. I think I kind of goofed. Let's back up just a little bit. There we go. Sir, our scans have triggered automatic defense systems. At a Reman ship is decloaking. They are hailing. We're investigating your unauthorized presence in the system. What's your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taurus. That is the only authorization I require.
Yeah, that's most unfortunate. If we disable the... Oops. No, never mind. Well, never mind. But yeah, we have to disable this shit. Should be easy enough. my ships, my shuttles or fighters or whatever are actually attacking. Thankfully, this warbird's not throwing out a constant stream of plasma torpedoes at me either, so that helps. Basically, unlike with most of the ships, we have to disable this one. We don't have to destroy it. And I think we're doing a pretty good job there. It also helps that it's not moving, so it makes it pretty easy to target. Did set these to attack, right? We've almost disabled it. There we go. We can disable the it's possible we may be able to lower to investigate. Well,
the minerals in the planetary
well, that's fine. It's a
ship's energy signature. If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Aranhu will approach to investigate further and be unable to detect us.
We were attacked by Starfleet 7 Jones. They appear to have fled.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my model projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to the stars.
Alright. Let's hope so. And we gotta follow the ship since it's gotten to work. Sir, Commander Arunu, his trail led here to the Icona system. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic, so any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. That large crater up there is a likely place to start. Yep, he's... unless it's cloaked, which is more than likely, because... Sir, we're picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some type. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanned for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would have never found it. Reman ships to cloaking. They are hailing us.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
We have no intention of leaving.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Arahu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taris must be allowed to complete her work. And you have already seen too much.
Red alert! Ah, he is up here. I wonder if that's why the ship wasn't moving and attacking, because like my shuttles keep saying shuttles. My fighters, my fighters kept attacking it to start out. So I wonder if that's the reason why it wasn't moving, because I didn't actually finish that hill. It's again getting bailed out. It's again getting bailed out by the fleet. Excellent work, Lieutenant. Transmit the codes. The codes that Lieutenant Ceylon procured have lowered the base's shields. That should allow us to transport an away team to the structure underneath the surface. Are you ready to beam down?
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Remans and 1 Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Let's hope so.
Starfleet! How did they find us?
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
No, I need your help with the gateway. Send your guards.
Alright, there we go. For this, I called in. Oh my god, my ability. Called in my.
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that console and attempt to open the door.
Acknowledged. And there he goes. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh my god, he's actually stuck on the cover shield this time. Let's see. There are logs here for shipments to and from the base in the Hoba system, as well as schematics for several devices are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there's also stores of techosite, decalithium, and protomatter on this level. These stores have the same quantum structures as the elements you recovered from the Hoba system. You quickly download the data into your tricorder. This could be invaluable if Taris is brought to trial. It's been decades, and I still find Haki's betrayal difficult to accept. He is a Romulan. Treachery is in his heritage, as it is mine.
As it is mine. But to go to such lengths to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Denatra, and I, like a fool, believed him. And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. A Ron-Hu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions. Perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely on him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base and the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. A Ranhu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me. So is the Republic. If only I can make them see I am our people's lab.
Alright. I lock the blast doors. Whoops. Alright. This one. Nope. Blast door is unlocked. Oh, and here we go. Thankfully, I was not stuck in Thankfully, I was not stuck in the cover shield there. The lieutenant here is not really being a big help.
What? No! Traitors!
Well, unfortunately for her, the Remans had other ideas. All right, yeah, we gotta fight her now. And I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem because we have everybody putting our focus all on Taurus.
Enough. You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
Taurus, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide and crimes against the galaxy.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakim. Now those crimes will never be undone. You realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
Even now, you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people. You're blinded by your own lust for power, and you killed those people as surely as if you pulled the trigger yourself. Mustafa, lock onto Taurus and beam her directly to the brig.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital in Taurus's trial. We should also overload the gateway to make certain it can never be used again.
Agreed. There's something glowing over here. The Tekasite contains energy signatures that correspond to the Tekasite deposits we scanned in the Hobus system. Tekasite is an explosive compound Starfleet believes was present in the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. And if it's here, it could be connected. Sir, this protomatter appears to come from the Hobus system. Although there are several uses for protomatter, it's often used for explosive devices. It was also present in the debris from the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. Protomatter was used in the Genesis device. It's a powerful, but extremely dangerous. I think. Oh, one last thing over here. This dilithium appears to come from the same source as the dilithium we discovered in the Hobus system. These links will be important to evidence in the Taurus's trial. Yep, the evidence is indeed stacking up, and I think we need to overload the gates. Sir, the gateway has been programmed to overload. There's no way to stop it. We need to return to Mustafa before that happens. Taurus is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location. It says course out of the system. Okay.
How nice to see you again. I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating. But your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taurus still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
I don't work for you.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taurus to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
Okay. I could never be friends with a monster like you.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Okay. Thanks, Captain.
Taurus is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
You make an excellent point, but I'm afraid since we captured her, we must maintain custody. No. Taurus's actions did not just impact Romulus and Romulan rules. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You'll be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal by those impacted by the Hobus supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Taurus from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
I'd hoped our people could find peace. Perhaps that is not possible.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taurus is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there's an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of Remans used it to escape.
Do you have any idea where they went?
We only caught a glimpse. It looked like some sort of Romulan station. Admiral, the Lisette is cloaking, or decloaking. They're hailing us.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taurus until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
Pleasure, Commander. Transporter room, you're clear to send Lieutenant Salan back to the Lisette. We have completed our task here, sir. You ready to set new course? Granted, of course, now that the Romulans, a good portion of the Romulan stuff done, will probably be this.
We have much to consider. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it mass murder, but that one event has been a major cause of the destabilization of the quadrant over the past 40 years, not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain of reactions that could change the galaxy forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Taurus will no doubt lead to many truths. But I am troubled by these Remans. Why did they turn on Taurus? And where did they go?
Let's see. You know what? Let's go with this one.
I have new missions for you.
So,
the fledgling Romulan Republic has requested our help. Tholians have been capturing Republic ships and keeping them in a facility deep in the Azure Nebula. The Republic wants its officers and ships back. Helping them with this would be a show of good faith that would aid us diplomatically. Join the Azure Nebula Rescue Task Force operation and show the Republic that they can count on the Federation.
Accept that, and we will accept that. Before we go, let's have a look at the rest of the episodes. So, hidden camera, warehouse, mountain base. Dyson Sphere stuff is not. Of course, I think I did this. I think I did all of this because it's obviously. Iconian War. Okay, this ain't lit up, so. But yeah, I think I did all this because the Dyson Sphere came before the Delta Quadrant stuff. And I think I'll worry about all this later. Breaking the wall. So I think I'm on. Maybe not this one, but I'll worry about all this. I'll worry about all this stuff later. For now, I'm done. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.